Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue which has flooded across the Olympico. It's hard to convince yourself there's another team involved. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I really like this guy, Romagnoli, Peter, especially the way he's willing to go further up the field and press opponents in high positions, giving his team that opportunity to counter a little more quicker. You need to be very confident to be able to go that far up with that sort of regularity, but he pulls it off.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And as you can see, we've already started here. Great chance! In he goes again! Goal! Lazio! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Basic, over to the left. Cancellieri. That's good play. And the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Basic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cancellieri. Pellegrini. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Played out wide. He's in a great position here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the counter is on. Yaya Toure. And it's Robertson. Well, played right into his path. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Marosic.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That has been slung wide.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Pellegrini. Basic. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Robertson, nicely weighted ball.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Vecino. And it's Pellegrini. Played out to the left flank. Oh, it's come loose. Great vision. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Robertson. Cataldi. Basic. Marosic. He's found a way through. Here's Basic. Vecino. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's nice. Nicely spread. Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Cataldi, played out to the right. Isaacson has it out wide and in space. Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And yes, it's him again. Lazio are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Marusic. Isaacson. Marusic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yaya Toure. Oh, super find. And it's made its way to him. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Vecino. To Marusic. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Drogba. And this is Dembele. Corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Mario Gila getting this one clear. And the first half is done. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Recandosi al box informazioni dello stadio, riceveranno un simpatico omaggio.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Isaacson was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Vecino distributed tidily. Now it's Isaacson. Mbappe. Vecino. Now, can they get him away? Basic. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Lovely, now then. Basic. Cataldi. And it's Vecino.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. And here's Drogba. Drogba! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And here's Drogba. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Drogba. And a chance! There it is! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's a key interception. Lazio finding their passes. Now it's Isaacson. Vecino. This looks promising. Played in. He gets big. Goal! Lazio! And they get themselves in front! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Lazio get themselves into the lead. It's a quick one. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cancellieri. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Drogba. Mario Gila does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. So, third corner of the game. Bellingham! And the lead stays intact, just.
Bellingham clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
And that has left him in a heap. Basic. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got away. And it's Pellegrini.
Lazio clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's a sharp little ball here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Liverpool get their fourth corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Isaacson absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was...
Takes a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Romagnoli gets it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Cancellieri, and he's managed to get free. Van Dijk proves too strong, too smart. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. He is through here. He's having a shot! We've got a goal! They have stolen level at the last! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So all square with almost no time remaining. And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Alexander-Arnold drives forward on the overlap. 4 added minutes on the board. And this is Drogba. It's Drogba! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. And the action has already restarted. Liverpool did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Lazio needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
There's the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Lazio take the lead. Alexander-Arnold was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Isaacson to Marusic. Isaacson. Vecino. Cataldi. And it's Vecino. And it's Marusic. Aims beyond the defence. Isaacson. And that's play. Chance! That's it for the first period of extra time. And it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we are already back underway. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Isaacson unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for the run. Dembele looking to get on the end of this. Vecino, who's set up 1 goal so far. Now it's Mbappe. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
A real chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Dembele absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Big header! Should have equalised.
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
Over to the left. Pellegrini. That's a good ball out wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He shifted it to the flank. Basic. And Pellegrini. Cataldi. Vecino. And that has been slung wide. Dembele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And time is up. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect off everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there, and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
And he's had it nicked away. Bellingham. Kukçu calmly anticipates. Robertson gets across to intercept that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Van Dijk cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. In with the challenge. Can he get it through? Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Drogba chasing after it. Serginho. Played out to the right. No luck with that dink over the top. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Wales clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. And this is De Bruyne. No way through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Dembele. Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And he's heaved it away. Oh, good ball! Yaya Toure! And it's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That has been cut short. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's Dembele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Wales are looking to go forward now. And that could set him on his way. And he welcomes it in. Could be danger here. Messi. And it's De Bruyne. Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
I thought he did so well to exploit the space that was afforded to him then. Deserved more.
Timber. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's a key interception. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And here's Drogba. And the shot's on. Bellingham! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Tries a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Albert Ferrer attempts a clearance. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Looking for the run. Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. No mistake. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
It's Drogba! It's loose, and oh, he's been caught on it here. In it comes. Timber getting this one clear. Serginho. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Now this could be a chance, and he's certainly onside here. Oh, what a chance, surely! And he hits the net. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Drogba. Bellingham. Dembele. He gets big. And there's the end of the first half. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Second period then underway. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. De Bruyne. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Drogba. Knocks it into space. He can get that clear. Yaya Toure. It's Bellingham. And here's Drogba. Drogba. Oh, split-second reaction.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Bellingham! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, perfectly measured that. Robertson cuts out the pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now he's got space here. Now it's Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. Now the cross. Dembele is flagged offside. That's the throw. Alexander-Arnold. That's going right the way across. He's looking wide. That has not gone well. Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's on it, can he get away? Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Can he get on the end of this? Yaya Toure. Toure unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Dembele.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's there to get it away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Serginho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ah, that's a fine interception. Has a look up and drives it forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Van Dijk. 75 minutes played. Threads one in. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Timber. Showing great feet there. He has found the way through. Serginho stood his ground strongly. Mbappe. Bellingham looking understandably energised after his goal. Nicely spread. Can he latch on to this?
Substitutions taking place.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Great vision. Oh, well measured. Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. He's got all. Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Liverpool take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No, that's been intercepted. Good ball, good take. Played out to the left flank. He is through here. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. So that's it. It is all over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
I'd just like to read out our
Dembele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. So, Jim Beglin, what is your interpretation of the way they appear to be lining up?
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because it
climbs up big! Oh, it rattles the bar! Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Pinches it off him. And it's Rooney. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to play it through. And the counter is on. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Alexander-Arnold, can he get it through? Delivers the ball, he's got tall! Oh, he's hit the bar! Threads one in, it's a pretty loose pass. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. It's a searching pass, and that could set him on his way. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's managed to get free. Luis. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, good ball! Out to the right, pings in across. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. But that has not gone well. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Davids! Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's Dembele. He has found the way through. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Yaya Toure. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and that's another chance. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, that's been intercepted. Now here's the mighty effort! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Drogba is offering a right smile there.
Shot, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Dembele. Played into the box. That's a cute ball. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe! That's an imaginative pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! Superb goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Club America have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Dembele. Knocks it into space. Hangs one in. He gets big. Oh, off the bar. Heads it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Deep into stoppage time. Oh, nice touch. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They'll want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Drogba. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. And he's being shifted off it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Drogba. Now, can they get it? Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Corner number 3 coming up. Club America have the chance to go the other way. Liverpool still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through. And he's picked out the run. Davids. Oh, easy pickings there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Cambio en el América. Número 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Número 17. Entran número
That's been
11.
intercepted.
That's
Número
great
20.
positioning, so good from him.
And it's Robertson. Now that's well seen too. Turan. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Club America needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That has ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold plays it in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and it takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 4 coming up here. That's the keeper's ball. Club America are looking to go forward now. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that has left him in a heap. Dembele. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Fletcher. Aims beyond the defence. And the finish! They've done it! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Fletcher. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely feet. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Puskás. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's a good 30-35 yards out, this. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Pass somewhat off target. Pull it. And that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. And it's Dembele. Dembele tries making a foray down the right. It's Drogba! Oh, what has happened here? Now he's got space here. Goes looking wide. Drogba. And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
And I think
He rises!
what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Alexander-Arnold. It's Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. He slings it. He gets big. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Costa Curta. Gerrard. And no, that was never going to make it. Gerrard. Now it's Rooney. Nicely spread. Tries to play it through. Played in deep. Oh, smashing header! Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Dembele. Now this could be a chance. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Liverpool with the corner. They're first. Melbourne City are looking to go forward now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cannavaro, tidy with his distribution. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Liverpool are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Yaya Toure is always looking to break lines. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's a sharp little ball here. Out of play for a throw. Yaya Toure. Messi. Rooney. Messi carries the ball down the right. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, it's come loose. Now, what about a counter-attack? Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Drogba. Looking to play him in. Mbappe gets into some space. Up he goes! Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Now it's Mbappe. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Now it's Rooney. Foot in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Perez.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Dembele. Quality ball. Now it's Drogba. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And here's Dembele. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Tries the chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And that's a dangerous ball. Lovely feet. Chance! It's a loose ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Rooney. Rijkaard. Mbappe. Now it's Yaya Toure.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's slung out wide. Played into space out wide. He has found the way through. Oh, what a climb! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Outside the stadium.
How would you review the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're off again. So neither side has yet broken through. Alexander-Arnold. And he's had it nicked away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Over to the left. Perez. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rijkaard. Now Mbappe. And this is Drogba. Now that's well seen too. Costa Curta. Melbourne City are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Drogba. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, played right into his path. Oh, that is... And the shot! And the ball is out of play. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Aimed beyond the defence. Pirlo. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's fabulous. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Alexander-Arnold knocks it into space, and this is Dembele. Can he get it through? Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rijkaard. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Perez. Perez tries looking up for options on the left. Rijkaard. Costa Curta. Dembele wins the duel this time. Great vision. And this is Drogba. Threads one in. Melbourne City have a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Melbourne City really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Gerrard. No outsmarting him this time.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Messi. This is it then, now or never. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitution.
That has ended up in no man's land. Pull it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Drogba. And he welcomes it in. Perez.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Perez.
There will be one
So just
minute
one
added time.
extra minute for stoppages. This looks promising. Yaya Toure. Out to the right. Now it's Drogba. In with the challenge. That's that, the end. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Any reflections on
Just
what
a
you've
quick
seen, Jim?
announcement.
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier,
Please
but
watch the screen
at the
if you have
final
a ticket.
reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position didn't quite work out for him. And now, as a fullback, he can't resist any opportunity to get forward and assist with what's going on up front.
Big header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Nicely shaped ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's picked his way through. Deep cross. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. Del Piero! Missed by a fraction. Passing is crisp and sharp. Picked up and Del Piero! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Del Piero gets into some space. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Parma with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big, and it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain...
Vieri! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. Great vision.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's chosen to go back into the middle, and this is Drogba.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Del Piero. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Dembele looks to get on the end of this, and it's Di Marco. Now it's Drogba. Yaya Toure, and Yaya Toure! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this is Vieri. He's a sharp little ball here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Robertson. Zanetti. That's a throw. Searching pass he's played there. That's cause for mild irritation. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Has a a shot! Loose ball now, and there's oh, what has happened here? It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And this is Vieri. Vieri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's being shifted off it. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he's only too happy to take that back. Totti, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Oh, it's Vieri! That comes as a mighty relief. They've got it again. Yaya Toure. And that has left him in a heap. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Yaya Toure. The ball has bounced loose now.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe. Robertson picks it up out wide. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he's managed to get free. Delivers with... And the finish! Oh, he's hit the bar! It's a really well-measured ball. So, what can they make of this? Now it's DiMarco, and claimed it back swiftly. Yaya Toure, goes looking wide. Some resolute defending there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, easy pickings there. Zanetti. Veron's cross. Well, that's the keeper's ball. And he's straight offside. Robertson. And it's Robertson. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's intervened well there.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 52.044 spettatori.
Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. That's Rijkaard. Dembele. And here's Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. And the counter is on. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Drogba. Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Drogba. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It's Drogba! They've done it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Segnato al 70° minuto, numero 20, Drogba!
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, that's well seen too. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's found support out wide. Can he stop it going out?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nicely weighted ball. Yaya Toure. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. DiMarco gets it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Totti has been caught there, it's a foul. Cannavaro looking for the run. Liverpool are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Mbappe. Now it's Drogba. Gives it back. Played out wide. Played back into the centre. Can he get it through? Oh, that was vital. Out of play for a throw.
Sostituzione per il Tata. Numero 20, Totti. Numero 11, Juan Sebastian Veron.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Drogba! He scores! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Delivery from Mbappe. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Drogba. Pirlo. So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Drogba taking in the action.